Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Zero Escape, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. One quick word to the flowchart. There's a new symbol on there that branches off of, well, this escape sequence. The reason for that is, well, there is a conversation, a plot point, basically, a flag, if you will. Or two of them, in fact, during this room and the next room, that will affect something else later that we pretty much need to do. Oh well, let's start escaping from the second class cabin. Shelby. Finally, we get some alone time with June. Oh hey, it's a cute little picture. Or at least most people will think so. Personally, I hate dogs. Anyway, alone time with June. Kanny, if you will. I told you she was kinda... Right, Kanny. Ah, yes. I don't know, maybe brain chooses. Ooh. Now, if you wanted, we could click on the door and just, what's it called, wander over into the other room. I'm gonna do that a couple times just so we get a little bit more dialogue out of the people. Sure, we haven't even moved away from this position after all. Now there's a thing here, and there's not a whole lot we can do there yet, so I'm gonna go there later. I wanna pick up these matches. Handy. Oh, come on. Really? You need a conversation over some matches? Oh, well, at least the topic kinda makes sense, I guess. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, Chumpy is worried about you. After all, he wants a happy ending with you. It's been a while since we've seen pictures of that scene, I guess. But that dude with a gas mask knocked him out with chemicals and, well, abducted him. Yup. And what exactly do you mean by that? Huh? Welp. Chumpy wouldn't know. Why yes, her bra and panties under her clothes. Huh. Suddenly, Chumpy's curiosity was piqued. Or maybe you have. You just haven't gone out with him yet. Jumpy, this is your freaking cue to hug and kiss her. But no, we can't do that. We are Jumpy. Well, one thing connecting a lot of victims that has been brought up a lot is, well, the name Cradle Pharmaceutical. It's a thing. But did I just skip over some text there? What? Huh. So you're saying we went to, like, school with Zero, yes? Huh. You're useless, Kanny. Ooh. Principal Zero. Welp. Just because you can't remember them, you're excluding them from every thought. After all, they might remember you. How about the murder of the bunny rabbits? Oh well. So, the other room. First things first, we probably want to pick up the map. It's a map. Maps are generally useful. Yeah. Map screen. And more story. By the way, none of the choices I've made in the dialogues with June so far change anything about the ending. They just don't. So, you think it doesn't look like a cruise ship, and why is that? Well, maybe it's just a really, really retro cruise ship. In another timeline, we've already figured that this would probably the Titanic's sister ship, the Gigantic. So, yeah. Let me think for a minute. Was there a particular reason why Zero needed to call this ship to talk about the Titanic. Yeah. Yeah. Because this ship is sinking, and he wants to pile on the pressure. Naturally. Is it the actual Titanic? No. It doesn't particularly matter, again, what we say here. I didn't need to do that. Whoops. Well, we've already figured out it was the Gigantic in another timeline. So, or at least we came to the conclusion that it must have been back then. So, yeah. More money than you could eat, June. That would make for a pretty damn good marketing, yeah. It's a thing. Yes, absolutely. Especially since that horrible Leonardo DiCaprio movie. A movie you should know about, actually, considering this game takes place in like 2028-ish. So yeah. Huh? It doesn't particularly matter, actually. Let's just agree with the lady, shall we? Aha. Now we are talking. The Egyptian mummy. Egyptian mothers were really enraged back when someone decided he had to murder all their firstborn sons. Well, or that kind of mummy, of course. A mummified lady dude. Or just lady. Ooh, nasty. Don't they, like, say that about every sarcophagus of every mummy? And the reason for the quote-unquote curse is not a whole lot more than fungi that eat your lungs. Simply put, anyway. Who? She was pregnant when Mummy fight. So she was a mummy. Ooh, maybe we can meet her sometime in the future. I mean, there are enough sarcophaguses on this ship to substantiate the theory. Oh. She was the prettiest mummy you'll ever see. Oh. I think mummies back in the day were put into salt baths in old Egypt in order to do exactly that, what Chumpy is explaining right now. Who? Elaborate, June. She was frozen someday. Yes. Yes, frozen. It's a thing. Huh. Well, that's not too strange. She must have been super cooled in the earth. Yes. Huh. Must have been one hell of a fridge that you're selling. That is, of course, not the idea behind the frozen mummy. We'll learn more about that later. Not right now. Soon enough. Could such a thing really exist? Now, with my knowledge of chemistry and stuff, I say pure ice? No. Ice mixed with some other chemical substance? Yes, absolutely. However, the game itself offers a pretty good explanation how it would work, and I can't completely deny it. You would need an actual chemist and not a chemical engineer for that. To answer that question, that is. So, yeah. Oh, Chumpy, if your brain is gonna freeze, I'm not thawing it up. So, time left in the video, a minute or two, I guess. Anything fun to do? We'll examine that next time. Oh, look, June! Why are you blushing at the sight of a double bed? Isn't she adorable? And only like 5 minutes after she saw a freaking demon sucking out a human brain in the picture of a doggy. To be fair, she's kind of right. I guess she doesn't like dogs, just like me. Oh. Oh, is that all the dialogue we get? By the way, there shouldn't be anything about the blankets. Nothing exciting yet. Kanny, you really don't wanna lie down. Or it's one of them famous piss bottles. Cool. Absolutely. I need 3 answers here. Yes, yes, and absolutely. Welp. So now that the fun's over, I am ending the episode for the time being. Next time we'll, well, continue exploring the rooms and do our thing. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Let's Play 999. This is Legion, and fare thee well.